Hello, everyone. I'm Catherine, and we are here today to celebrate the winners of the Empowered Women Awards 2023 through this series of interviews to talk about their journeys, leadership, and expert insights. In today's episode of Empowered Women Series 2023, we will be joined by an empowered woman who is the top winner of her category, Empowered Women in Agency. Let us welcome Simone Tam, Group and Creative CEO at Dentsu Hong Kong. Hi, Simone. Welcome.
Hi, Catherine. How are you?
Good. Thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Great. Let's discuss empowering women leaders in the industry. So, during the virtual awards ceremony, you shared your insights on how women level up their stewardship in the industry. So, this time we'd like to hear more of your expertise and experiences. So, first and foremost, congratulations on being the top winner in agency at the Empowered Women Awards 2023. We want to know how you feel about this recognition.
Well, first of all, I'm deeply honored and grateful to have been recognized as the top winner. Of course, I treat this as a recognition not only for myself, but also for my team as well as my family. Without the support, I wouldn't become the leader I am today. What's absolutely joyful to see is the number of incredible and successful women leaders in our industry, and they being celebrated. It shows that we're on the right track, and we will continue to push forward and hopefully become role models for young women in our industry as well as in our community. And I also want to take the opportunity to thank MARKETECH APAC for creating this platform and moving our industry forward. So thank you very much.
Of course, it's our pleasure. And I was so glad to be part of this awards as well, to open my eyes to so many women leaders who are out there that I have heard of or of brands that I've heard of. And thank you also for being one of the people to inspire women like me as well. So throughout your many years of experience and notable successes like in Inland, you've built up your reputation as a veteran in the industry. What are some of the biggest challenges you have encountered in achieving such a position of expertise and respect, and how did you overcome them?
Fundamentally, I'm someone who enjoys challenges, as I believe having the right challenges would make us grow in whatever way. Some sorts of way we will grow. Through challenges, you would know what your strengths are, what you're capable of, and also areas where you actually need to work harder on. I guess from my own experience, there were some challenges in my career where I think was critical. I'll name a few. I think one of them was actually, this shows how old I am. Back in 1999, I went to work in Shanghai. I moved to Shanghai, and you think there are not many women leaders now. There was 0 women leader at the time. So I moved to Shanghai in a market where I knew no one, had to learn a new language. We were a new agency then. So I think for me, that was a challenge that I put myself up for, and just testing and knowing what I was capable of. The second challenge, I think, is similar. I took on an opportunity to relocate from Shanghai to San Francisco. And I was expecting during that time. And I think that was when I made up my mind that having a family was never going to compromise my career development. And then I think the third challenge I would say that I put myself up for was actually about 8 years ago. I was in a job where I was very comfortable and we were very successful, and I decided to give that up. Together with my creative partner, we co-founded an agency. I think that brought out the entrepreneurial spirit in me and the bravery of not being settled and coming out of my comfort zone. I think those challenges that I think made me who I am today, and knowing that even if I failed along the way and I've made many mistakes, you learn from it. So that's what I mean by, when you are faced with challenge, you would grow somehow or other.
Right, that's truly inspiring, Simone. I like that, not being settled and learning from challenges and failures. Now, you've seen the evolution, as you shared, of the advertising industry dating back from the trends in the 90s. I'm not meaning to expose you right now. But yeah, to now, the present period dominated by the world of Reels and TikTok. So if there's one advice you could give to brands in order to sustain the strength of their branding and consistently be relevant to consumers, what would this be?
I think while there are many changes, in particular in technology and digital ecosystem, ecosystem, I think the fundamental principle of brand building remain the same, no matter what the technologies are and how that changes our way of communicating or building a brand. At the core, branding is about understanding and engaging your customers in a meaningful way. So having a relevant brand story that understands culture, leverages true insights of your customers, and I believe that is the most important element of brand building. Now, having a meaningful brand story, I feel, is not just for external customer. It's also for internal employee branding is important, in particular with this generation of talents. They need to know what the organization's point of view is in matters that matter most to them. So I think that's important, having a relevant brand story internally as well as externally.
Right. Relevant brand story that understands culture, true insights of customers. I really like that because really it speaks to us as consumers. It's also something that I relate to because our founder or our publisher also reminds us always of our internal goals and the story that our organization should bring and should reflect to external.
And I think it's those brand story, whether it's relevant and how it would impact society, because I think this is something that customers as well as internal employees care about.
Exactly. So to wrap up the interview, we would like to delve into women in leadership. Now, Simone, how do you think the representation of women in leadership roles vary across different team cultures in the industry?
Culture is, first of all, is absolutely crucial in affecting women's leadership roles. I can't really speak for other companies, but I think championing inclusivity and equality is something that we live by here at Dentsu on a daily basis. I think this is what makes us relevant, more people-focused, and actually, in my eyes, a better company, a better organization. Not only can I share with confidence that we offer 100% gender equal pay here, we also provide a nursing room within the agency for our new moms, so that when they return work, they know that they are being welcome and we make it possible for them to do their work while doing what they need as a new mom. And then as a result, I'm really proud to say that actually 63% of our senior executives at the agency are women. And I think it's important that women feel that we have a safe and welcoming environment for them. And I think gender equality is just one of the many things that we do to shape inclusivity within the workplace. I think at the end of the day, being inclusive is about making your people feel safe, that they don't have to worry about what others people say of who they are, and they can truly express themselves as well as express their point of view. And we value that, and that makes us, diversified and actually, again, a better organization to work for. And I think it's not just done, culture is not just shaped by one or two training. I think I've mentioned it before, conversations with you is our everyday conversations, is our everyday action that shapes the culture.
Exactly. And I really love that because I'm reminded of it every day. When I mentioned to you before that I was really inspired by your insights in our fireside chat in the virtual award ceremony, I really did apply that with our team now. And I was really thankful to be able to hear that. And just like you shared earlier, it's the results that really tell you that these values that you impart with your team are really important and making them feel safe in your company and under your leadership, of course. So yeah, thank you so much, Simone, for your insights. As always, it's great to hear your thoughts and of course to learn from you as well.
Thank you so much.
So that was Simone Tam, Group and Creative CEO of Dentsu Hong Kong, a very inspiring empowered woman indeed. See you again on our next episode of the Empowered Women Series 2023. This is Catherine, and let's keep learning every day.